Calling this one Katie the liar. Is Katie the only one who lied to me? Not even fucking close. She wasn't the first one, she won't be the last. Now, her excuses, and they are excuses, are bullshit. She blocked me because I was calling her on her bullshit. It took her how long to not keep her word? Quite a while. A lot longer than the 2 days that she was trying to play off. And that's the thing, is that Katie isn't the only person who did this. She wants the things that she said to me taken off of the internet. That's not going to happen. I will not destroy evidence. That's what the police do. That's what the Bollingers do. That's not what decent people do. I have been trying to get an honest day in court while the police threaten, harass, and intimidate those who try to help me. It's pretty fucked up. Meanwhile, because I have nobody actually in my corner, these people can do whatever they want. That's pretty fucked up too. The police can assault me at any point in time. They can arrest me for the things that they did to me. See, that's the thing. They painted me as a terrible person so that they could justify the illegal things that they did. Well, if it's all right for them to do shit that's illegal, it should be all right for me, now shouldn't it? I had to break the law to try to defend myself. In order to defend myself, I need an honest goddamn day in court. So, the judge lied outright, knowing that I was trying to get a day in court. He wrote down on that paperwork that I had made no attempt to go to court or make other reparations. I spent every minute of my time trying to get an honest day in court. Everything that I could do to try to get a day in court, I did. All of these witnesses who have spoken and said that the police outright refused to take a report from them. And it's fine, isn't it? The police only wanted to see one side, just like the general public. There were people like Katie Cahill who claimed that they were going to help but never did. And there's people like Shannon Alvarado who did help, but not how they promised. And then they want to get angry when I speak out because they didn't keep their word. I told you I would. I told you not to make empty promises or I would expose you, and I fucking sure as shit did. And you don't like it, do you? How do you think I like it? You're not getting assaulted over it. You're not having your life threatened over it. You don't have your house taken away because of it. You don't have your money stolen because of it. So what the fuck do you have to complain about, Katie? I'm not the one who didn't keep your word. You didn't keep your word. I didn't make Graham not keep his word. That was his decision. I didn't make Tabby not keep her word. That was her decision. I asked you to come forward and tell the truth. Natalie died in December of 2017. Here we are. It's 2019. And you still haven't kept your word. You haven't found the time in over a year to make a goddamn police report. And then we got folks like Derek Parrish who went out of their way to talk over me at every juncture and then say, well, you never told me that. I tried. You were too busy talking over me. Shannon Alvarado Saying you never told me that is different. Because with Shannon, I told her repeatedly. She's just too drunk to remember it. And I'm not allowed to say that or I'm a bad person. Sean, you shouldn't fuck over the people who are trying to help you. They're not helping. That's the point. Instead of talking about helping, they should actually do it. Now, I'm glad that Shannon gave me a roof to stay under. But I went to California for other promises. Shannon Alvarado said, if you were here, if you were here, if you were here. And then once I was there, she didn't. She didn't keep her word. So I must be a terrible person, right? For exposing the fact that she didn't keep her word or exposing the fact that she is an alcoholic. No. I'm tired of being treated like shit over what other people do. I don't make Shannon drink. I don't. Shannon's not a bad person for drinking. She's an alcoholic. I get it. I do. I totally get it. It's difficult to kick a habit like that. At no point in time did any police officer take an actual report from me. No point in time at all. Not one officer was willing to look at the evidence. Not one friend was willing to go in with me. Not one. Not until almost August of last year. And then they all fell through. Katie Kate fell through. She'd only set aside an hour for it. Well, it's going to take a lot more than that. Mandy Hughes. She was gonna. Thank goodness, right? Then she let me know that she couldn't because she would get arrested if she went to the courthouse because she had warrants for being assaulted. She was assaulted, and she's the one that ends up with warrants. God bless America, right? This is Alyssa Rainwater's mother, by the way. Now, the reason that I expose these people's names on Facebook is because they made promises that they didn't keep. When you say that you're going to make a police report, make a police report. You see, that's the thing. The system is corrupt and fucked up, and I'm exposing it. You could help to expose it, rather than getting pissed off at me for exposing it. If you want to make your word, you need to keep it. Not a year from now, not 10 years from now. When I needed your help, and you offered that help, that's when you should have done something. Now, a year later, I've been assaulted repeatedly by police and by the public, been prevented from being allowed to go to court, despite the fact that my record is immaculate as far as going to court goes before that. All of my money is being spent going to court date, to court date, to court date, to court date. I'm disabled. I need that money to fucking survive on. And you're not going to do a goddamn thing, are you, Katie Cahill? You're going to run your mouth. You're going to be angry. You want it down immediately, don't you? You want me to stop speaking immediately. You don't want your name out there, do you? You should have thought about that before wasting almost a year of my life with your bullshit. I took screenshots of all of our conversations, Katie, and those are going to be made public. Not out of disrespect. Out of necessity, because your bitch ass didn't keep your word. Had you kept your word, things would be different. When you blocked me for calling you a liar, it's because you lied. You got angry because I called you out. But the fact is, I was just entertainment to you, or you would have done something. Cara Rogers. I got a whole smear campaign for her, but I can't really call it a smear campaign because it's the truth. Just like you not coming forward is the truth, Katie. You said that you would, and you didn't, and that's what makes you a liar.